Hey, vlog number 3, 4, I don't know. So, Jamal, the last video brought up a good point. Is your school known for being a startup or having multiple startups? Here's a crazy concept we want you guys to consider. All over the country, there's these little pop-up incubators or startup spaces or co-working spaces. You know what is already a tax-funded co-working space?
Your school.
Your school.
Let that marinate.
Let that sink in. What if we had time for our students to work together to either solve some problems for our community?
Socially, social problems.
What if they could develop, this sounds almost cliche, what if they could develop an app or two?
Yeah.
Let's see, what does the school have, Jamal? Resources? They've got computers, they've got the technology, they've got teachers that would support it, they've got teachers that may be on social media that might try to support it. And then secondly, what if your school could be the reverse Shark Tank?
Right.
What do I mean by that? On Shark Tank, what happens? Regular people go to wealthy investors. What if good business owners came to our students and said, hey, could you put 30 brains on our problem? Right. What if some nice big entrepreneurial venture said, we need some feedback? There would be 30 kids that would be getting really good practical advice and maybe even like potential internships and positions later, watching the journey. What if we had a reverse Shark Tank in every school?
I tell you what, I have a story of a girl who I walked into a classroom. It was the summertime. It was the first day of summer, and I walked into this classroom, and girl was doing hair, and like it wasn't like she was doing a good job. I was like, man, I would let you touch my daughter's hair, like on some seriousness. And I told her, I said, why don't you have your own business? She was afraid. She was scared.
Yeah, where would I start?
Where would I start? Where do I go? And ironically, people were blowing up her phone. And I asked her, I said, how much do you charge? $100 a head. She got 5 phone calls in 10 minutes to come do hair. But she just like, I just don't know how to do it.
So what if we helped? These are the things that we want to do. Case in point, we had something similar in our class this year. I asked my students, go find a struggling local business. You know how that went? Well, you know why? If they're struggling business, what do they want? Help. And do our kids have insights? Do our kids have a level of training and looking to think for themselves? That's what, Jamal, that's what StartEdUp's all about. We want to make sure your students can start thinking at this level, and we want to start re-examining the school, not just a place where you go to, you have to learn, but it can be a community center of ideas, of actionable ideas that can be implemented, of an incubator of a co-working space. Let us know what you think. Please join the Facebook page. StartEdUp. If you need any help at your school implementing it, you can count on our team. It is ever growing. Also, if you want to count on our podcast is now growing. We're interviewing the best entrepreneurs in the country and some of the best authors in the world, bar none. Check it out, StartEdUp podcast. Other than that, we'll see you on vlog number 3 or 4.
Whatever.